Epilepsia as Chalchalep. Miss Maria Seedstat. Altias Lachel. Lou Yehob Ched. T Buck Yehob. Kalks et il Skolo. Oba. How do our stories start? All tooty too hawk. Die hawk. As shoots T Skolob et cos athlids at T il kalks. Hilita T bud badas at T kalks. Shult T u athlitab at T badas at T Skolob. Bapera ogwa. Dalachad bid T sas oachad. Tulchad quad T il ads atlid. Uaid chal siab T hatl siab ubadi. Utadutid T squalob. Gul dil tia tsa quad tia dis atlid. Utlil tub T calx e T ashads at T squalob. Raven sees Pheasant with a lot of food. Raven tells his children to go see what Pheasant's children are eating. They pester them. Raven visits his neighbor. From where did you manage to get your food? Pheasant answers, Sir, we found good noble hunters, and that is where I managed to get my food. Pheasant gifts Raven with food for his family. Altis bulks at T calx, shabshob T ils atlits. T lebah u atsa sanachan ni maligwad. Gul hue quiguas u aidus, quadi ubadi. Luchubachad kolkolwich, abibash T il calx. Raven returns home. The food has disappeared. Raven tells his wife he will travel inland. Would I, Sanich not be the one to find the hunters right away? I'll go inland, Kolkolwich. Raven wanders. Hoi golchis, gola aid tia saril ubadi. Albadil daf a at tiil daf aidubs at tiil. Go tabaf at tias kobai. Khedi tabaf tia kalks. Go suitsabaf. Ne. Khedi tabaf at tia kobai. Gwed tats kobai kalks. Gwed. Tamalish. Wait. Hula a hok otabaf at tiils kobai. Tamalish kwadi uda ads tias kobai. Hue quigwa suits holab at tiils qualob. And then he arrives, and he finds those hunters. It is the very same place that they had been found by Pheasant. He is barked at by those dogs. Raven is growled at, and he is spoken to. He is growled out by the dogs. Call your dogs, Raven. Call them. Tamalish. Nothing. He is just chewed on by the dogs. Tamalish is what he called the dogs. Hui quiguesco suits, cholab at tiil skolob. Hwe let's go. Hoi dus budge tias kalks. Hai gwilit heba tia du och ut hubs. Hoi willit gwit heba. Ads gwa u tiil. Ads sus but chalk u kalks. Dis gwa. Hoi ched ubadi chud. Dil sa abs chalk at il. Kwe chida tis as kalks. Ti il ads hui kwe ida. Hol to quada tia sadil tia biats. He does not say as Pheasant does, they are not mine. Raven is a liar. So the dogs are called by the hunters when he is chewed on. Then he is asked, is that yours? Is that your game, Raven? Yes, it is mine, for I am a hunter. I am a hunter. That is how I fell that game. Butcher what is there, Raven. That is your game. Butcher it. Can't really get a hold of the meat. Ajita sakaks. Hwe a la shaldu was ik idus af kwe beads. Hwe was hoidus. Hoi khadtabba atia sadil sub ubadi. Liltsu kalks liltsu. Hoi as idub. As zilitub diet. Sasukus. T sasois. Khadtabba. Liltsu. Hoi lachadtabba. Gohoi quichittabba. Tia tsadil sliltubs. Lud quichid chal tidagui. And he fails to butcher it as he had intended. He can't do it. Then he is shoved aside by those hunters. Get away, Raven. Then they know him. They despise him. He is very greedy. He is shoved away. Get away. He is shoved away. And then this they're giving him is butchered. Indeed, we will butcher it for you. Quatatabaf. Hoi tathotabaf. Atiat sadil kalks. Tiil sudau. Hoi sutabaf. Luchubaad cho tias shield at tidagui. Hlada chilt twakusi ad chguas e quad bud badat. Tilaba utsu Lukwadad chad Tluhoid chads ubadi bus guatsa bus hui quadis utsuts ubadi til sututs quis huis hoi chubaada tias tubs hoi the little alquadi chad qui to the cox hoi chad ti gualas chaba chad aquidus hui toch chad bus ubadi zalquos bida tilab uguach gwil tia tus uchubas, quagwichad, och, safweb, bulk. It is laid out. Raven gobbles up the fat. Then he is spoken to. You will backpack this, which we are giving you, so that you can bring it to your wife and children. Right away he says, I got it. I'm a hunter. What he is saying is that it is his own game. Then he backpacks what he is given. Then he goes a little ways where he rests. So I am obliged to carry my game, but I am also a hunter. He looks over his shoulder at it. Immediately, the elk he carries on his back gets loose, and it goes. It runs, and it returns. Hoi deba awa, ti'il b'k'ats, ti'il s'chali kitabs, cholab at ti'il tusasois. Atsa ti'il as chaba'ad, go of sutaba dil ti'i, go sutaba at ti'il ubadi, o udzok u. O udzokus bitaba zal tiu at tikauks tia tuslild chal tia balachilla la at tiil quagwichad ad sutsaba tikauks at sichguas ho'ol Ats tia ads as alit as butch. Hue quiguas biats, quiguas tab. Idigua olok sharai olok. Sutab sias ushababbed. Hoi zoch atta at tia ho otla. Ats tus uashlids. Hoi go chia alt tiil. So instead, a rotten wood is wrapped up for him as the elk had been. He thinks it is elk, and it is spoken by the hunters. Oh, Raven must have looked over his shoulder at what we gave him. It is that which is coming now. Where is it? Raven is spoken to by his wife. What you have wrapped up here is just rotten log. There is no meat or anything. What nonsense are you saying? This poor woman is spoken to. Then he vomits the rotten wood that he had eaten. And so he is embarrassed by that. Dil sahoya. And that is the end for now. Thank you all. I'll see you all later.